Hello and welcome to the Stronghouse. So today we're just doing a little car chat about Joe's next competition, which is going to be the Unbreakable's England's Strongest Man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is going to be on the 18th of April at Gloucester Quays. Before that there is a qualifier for the competition, isn't there? Which is running through February, and the events are...
340 deadlift for reps, a 140 log for reps, and a max yoke for something like 7 or 8 meters, I think. Yeah, I think the deadlift is quite heavy, really, for a qualifier. I'm not one to kind of normally whinge about heavier events, but a 340 deadlift for an online qualifier seems insane. Like, I got into OSG with 343 for 5 reps. This year, and that was a pretty good result for me. Like, in terms of in the leaderboard, that was quite a good result. So I think that's pretty heavy. It's fine for me, you know. I think 2 or 3 reps will secure you a really good position, and that's all that'll need to be done. Again, you've got to remember it's 40 people, so they'll log a 140 for reps. That's pretty standard for the opens. If anything, a little light nowadays, but yeah, it's a good event for me. Again, I think 3 or 4 reps will be enough to secure a top 40 position. You got to think there's not...
It's the cardio, isn't it? It's the cardio after that.
Yeah, and there's not more than top 40 people in England that can do a 140 log for 4 reps. There just isn't. So max yoke for 7 or 8 meters. I think that is a pretty mental event as well, to be honest. But I'm gonna probably shoot for around the 400 mark. The biggest yoke I've ever done is 455, 460, something like that. I'd be able to do that again, but again, I really don't think there's any need.
So what would you say would be the minimum required on all 3 of those qualifier events in order to get in to the qualifier?
Honestly, I think if you can do, I might be wildly wrong, but if you could do 1 rep at 340, 1 rep at 140 log, and a 380 yoke, I genuinely think you'll be able to get in, because 40 is a massive number of people.
Yeah. How many do you think will enter the qualifier?
Well, last year I think we had somewhere around 60 to 70 people in the comp before the dropouts.
So a good 2/3 of the entrants.
But there's a lot of people that go that just can't do a lot of the events because they just want the experience, which is fair enough. But, you know, in an online qualifier situation, there's a lot of people that's not going to be able to do a 340 dead. There is. So I genuinely think 1 rep will be
enough.
Okay,
right. So shall we talk about the actual events in the actual competition that we are qualifying for? So... And as well, this isn't actual, I forget, but this isn't England's Strongest Man, is it? This is the qualifier for...
Qualifier. So the online qualifier is a qualifier for a qualifier.
Yeah. There's a lot of qualifying going on to get into England's Strongest Man. It's really not that hard for the women. For the women, you just sign up and do it. Okay, so... it does say here as well, you've got a athlete prize pot for a podium finish on the qualifier. Is that usually the case?
No, it's now called, what are they calling it? The English Open.
The English Open,
so they are, Unbreakable are trying to put some more kind of prestige to that competition and make it a title in its own right, really.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, so the actual events in the competition, we have got log for reps at 140.
Again, this is pretty standard for us. I think, personally, this is a bit light now because we've had nothing but a 140 overhead at this competition for years.
Okay, so there's 40 guys doing the comp. To get in the top 10, what would you say you need to be getting on that log?
5 to 8 reps.
Okay, 5 to 8 reps. We've got the same weight in the competition as we've got in the qualifier then for the deadlift. So the deadlift is a 340, I'm guessing standard bar deadlift 4 reps.
Yeah. Well, deadlift bar.
Yeah.
Suits allowed.
Suits allowed, which is the same as the qualifier. Well, I suppose you'll know exactly what everyone can do within reason on that then.
I don't know, because I think there'll be a lot of guys that just do 2 or 3 reps like I'm going to do. I don't think you're going to need any more than that. But I do think to get in the top 10 on that event, you're going to need somewhere between 6 and 8 again, if not more. Because last year, I'm pretty sure it was something like 12 reps, won a 320 for reps.
Last year was when Tom Owens was absolutely mental, wasn't he, on that event? So was it 320 last year?
Yeah,
so 20 kilos heavier than last year then. Interesting.
This is what I mean about the log compared to the deadlift. So in the past we've had 300 for reps, then it was 320 for reps last year, now it's 340 for reps. The log's just 140, 140, 140, 140.
Yeah. Okay. Valid point. So we have got the shield carry, which is 175 kilos. These are the new shape shields, aren't they?
Yeah, they're basically...
I'll put a picture of them on somehow.
Yeah. You're good, you are. They're a Giants Live replica, so they're the same as the leaves and Giants.
So it's sort of it's a Zerchery, it's a very Zerchery carry, isn't it?
Some can link the hands though.
None of mine. I mean, I've got
obviously ladies.
Yeah, I've got these events they're not quite the same as what we've got in the weight classes, but they are similar, and we're using those implements as well. And if you are smaller, it's very, very hard to interlock your fingers on that shield setup, because you've sort of the shield dictates your hand placement, doesn't it? Really, the sort of shape of the shield. And
for example, Paddy trains Haynes. He's very good at that, and he can get like a 3-finger lock on it.
But he's a long-armed fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a very long-armed fella.
And he loves trains as well.
And he loves trains. Does he love trains?
I'm just starting a rumour.
That's vicious. Right, okay, so then you've got a 360 yoke. Thoughts on that?
I think that is very light.
Yeah.
That is very light. I've not done a 360 yoke in competition since an Inters.
Yeah.
I think minimum for this comp 380. I think is it 30 metres, 15?
Well, do you know what though, Joe? That it makes it a different event, doesn't it? It makes it a speed event. So.
Yeah. To be honest, it's good for me. 360 yoke's good for me. I can move quickly with that kind of weight, and I think for this you're looking at kind of.
Well, you're going to see guys doing literal running, aren't you?
Yeah, you are. I think with this you're going to be needing a sub 14-15 second time to be up there.
I think you'll be up there with that, but I think you'll see quicker than that.
Yeah, I do.
What's the distance? Is it 15 metres and there and back?
Yeah. But I think for top 10.
Yeah. Top 10, 14.
Yeah.
And then you've got a lovely 100 kilo to 180 kilo stone run.
Yeah, good bread and butter event. I like it. I've got a lot better at stones in recent years. I made some big mistakes in the qualifier this year, but one of the things that I was really proud of was my stone performance. It was up there. I think I came something like 7th in the stones, 6th maybe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And 100 to 180 is about the right weight, I think, for this level of competition. So I think from the English Open, I think it's top 5 qualifier for England Strongest Man. It might be 4.
So how did you do last year?
Last year I came...
You were close,
12th?
Yeah.
Or 11th, something like that. And then I also came 11th or 12th the year before. But the difference was in 2020...
The field was...
In 2024, I did the best I could and came 11th. Whereas like this year, I really balls some of the events up. So that was the major difference. Like I managed to come 11th whilst not doing what I'm capable of. So yeah, this in 2026, my goal is to really be pushing for an England Strongest Man spot. And I don't think that's unrealistic after the year I've had. The key things that have changed is my coach. I'm now with Ben Glasscock, and we're putting a lot of work into this qualifier. It's going to be the main thing I'm prepping for this part of this year. And then the other thing is my conditioning's a lot better, my weight's lower, and overall I'm better. I'm a better athlete. My top end overhead strength is a bit down, but that doesn't really matter for a 140 log.
Yeah.
So
if anything, it's your fitness that becomes more important, and that's what you've been working on, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So the way that I've kind of been prepping the last few months, it's all kind of led into this England Strongest Man qualifier, because England Strongest Man really is the gateway for English athletes into the bigger game. So yeah, we've kind of based a lot around being at my best for England Strongest Man, and then stuff like OSG and all that was kind of, some really great experience along the way. So this is kind of the end of that video really, but it's going to be interesting to see how my thoughts and expectations of this competition actually come to fruition. Like, it might be completely different, I might be completely wrong, so we'll do another update in a couple of months when we've done the qualifier and we're closer to game day, and then obviously we'll do some training videos for this along the way, because it is probably one of the biggest things of the year for me.
Thanks, bye!
Thanks, bye!